going on. Women are saying directly and indirectly, men, black men, please, please, give us another chance. And, you know, I'm looking through comment sections and I'm looking through my own comment section, and according to the videos that I put out when I go live in the Soul Tribe, y'all are like, hell nah, Keisha. Y'all, man, look, man, shout out to the tribe, man. Y'all are holding the line. You know what I'm saying? Y'all holding the line. You know, I gotta be dramatic. We do have a couple good Keishas on our side. And I know some of y'all are just like throwing grenades at all of them. Be diplomatic, come on. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Sigma, but you know, I agree with y'all, you know what I mean? Too little, too late. And there's different ways they're doing this. A few different ways they're doing this. You know, they're blatantly just saying, hey, black men, we miss you. Because here's the thing, they normally can have a Pookie or at least an guy to clean up shop or whatever, but the Pookies are like, yeah, snow bunny season. And the alpha, you know, obviously walking away as well. So they have no option. So they're just sitting here kind of like, we gotta do something a little bit better, try to fly right. Now, they're the ignorant ones that are super egotistical, who are, of course, running around here still babbling. But they don't have a man. And something. As much as we think that women don't pay attention to that, they really do. They're thinking about it subconsciously, but once you say it out loud, it's like, well, I'd have to say it, he said it. But women with sense, women that are looking for that long-term goal, which would be, even if it's not through the government, again, you can, you know, get married under the eyes of God or whatever your religion is, and a big brother out of it is the way to go, man. So, you guys smash that like button. Also, you have these women out here running a little bit of reverse psychology. Gentlemen, you know what I'm talking about. Most of you younger men are doing the right thing. You're going celibate. You stepped away from dating. You know what I'm saying? Good job. Salute to y'all. You're stacking your money. You're doing it right. But for us, you know, the more millennial class and up, let's just say that, because we're not going to be aging ourselves with words. You know, we have been out in these streets and we've been smashing cheeks. And in doing so, you know what I'm saying? What did my dad say? Hey, you out there sticking it in it long enough, you're going to get somebody pregnant. And sure as shit, it happens. Okay? It happens. And you a single father. Now there's this new attack against single fathers. This is crazy. And it's coming from, you know, these females and these mammy males. The mammy males trying to take out their competition. And these will be the beta bucks that can't really get a woman, so they figure they'll take out their biggest competition, the men that get women, aka single fathers. Now, you guys are just like, you're not thinking properly, you know, you mammy males and you females, because the single father is the ultimate Chad for women, because he's bad boy by nature. He has custody of his kid. He probably shouldn't have a kid, but he does. You know what I'm saying? You know, because, you know, most of us supposed to be having our kids in wedlock. But by you having a kid out of wedlock, it automatically gives you this bad boy vibe a little bit. And then once women see how good you are with your child and how your child, you know what I'm saying, interacts with them, respectful while still being fun. It'll make a woman change her mind about things. It'll make her rethink life. See, I don't even exploit my child. If I were to let my child be on here, you guys would fall in love. Seriously, you'd be like, he's such a good dad. I'm going to overlook all the shortcomings I believe that he has. You know what I'm saying? Look, man, seriously. The reverse psychology on the single fathers is really weak. It really is, man. You guys got to think about it. Like, what is the purpose in that? What is the purpose in telling somebody what you? What's the purpose in that? What's the purpose in telling someone, oh, I don't single fathers? What is this about? What's going on here? Okay. Now listen, when you get enough stats to back up, your personal dislike for whatever weird reason, then it might be listened to. But it seems like y'all just going against us because we're going against you only based on the stats and facts showing the kind of kids that come out of a single mother household. That's all that we're doing. We're not doing anything malicious or ill-intended. And you guys know that single fathers are said to parent just as well as a two-parent household, but yet you'll still hear women online talking about both parents' house. Well, no shit, Sherlock. But once y'all decide to do whatever you do, again, we don't have any control over making a baby. Now we do go through the baby making process with you, but we have no control. Once y'all do what you do, at that point, it's what, stick with the person or be with the person that you don't really get along with. It was already an irresponsible act. We're not going to act like just because a woman doesn't have kids doesn't mean that she never got pregnant. Never got pregnant. So I don't want to hear anything crazy from y'all. You know what I'm saying? You women that are in your 30s or whatever, you don't have any kids. You have full control over making sure you don't have them, if you know what I mean. I don't hear that. That's why I say this attack on single fathers is ridiculous, because it doesn't make any sense. We don't have any control over the baby being made or coming into this realm, but if we decide to step up to the plate because we see that the kid needs to be put, can't help that we're already in a split home, but needs to be placed in the right one and the money not get wasted, I don't see what the attack on single fathers really is. So you attack males that run away because they're tired of dealing with a female that makes their baby. But then whenever a single father steps up to the plate, so there's no tether baby involved, and the court system agrees he's the best place for the child to be, what seems to be the problem? You know what I'm saying? Especially if you have an agreement with the mother, about the situation, and she agrees that it's best for the child as well, and she's not having any heartache or no problems to it, what seems to be the problem? Why are y'all continuously attacking single fathers? It doesn't make any sense, other than you're mad that you being a single mother is that complete opposite of single fathers. When women overseas, for the most part, now there are some little goofy, quirky weirdos that'll say something like, I'm a single father. Well, you're, poverty-stricken ass can stay wherever you're at. If you're not poverty-stricken, that ain't a jab towards you. I'm just saying, you don't need to be talking reckless and crazy like that unless you're making really good money in some type of way and you don't never plan on having a man. But most women, they have this thing, this drive, this obsession for men that get women. And one proof of getting women is the fact that you have a child. And if you're taking care of your child, it also goes to show that you are operating in a bigger energy than yourself. You're taking care of yourself and a small child that you're raising to the best of your ability. So this is like another bonus. So I'm trying to figure out, how are you trying to spin it that a man who obviously made a child with a woman out of wedlock is stepping up to the plate and doing what's needed done? How are you trying to spin this into a bad thing? It's very strange. Hey, you guys, do me a favor. I don't know about all that, but do me a favor. Smash that like button. If you're coming in from the shorts feed, there are 3 tiny dots in the top. Hit the like or dislike. It's all about the engagement. Now, if you want to continue to troll, do what you have to do. I don't get it. I don't get it. Now, I'm a little bit baffled by it. Here's the thing. These same women that say they don't want to date a single father, they'll be watching single fathers online, stalking single fathers online, watching a single father like myself work out online shirtless, You know, they love doing this kind of stuff, but they'll claim that they don't want. Most men are single fathers. You know what I'm saying? Well, not most. I mean, statistically speaking, most men don't have kids. But we're talking about the men that they want. We're talking about the men that the women want. My brother, you still haven't hit that like button, so your words are falling on deaf ears. But I appreciate you joining the live stream. It's all love and light. What's going on, you guys? Go and smash that like button. You know what to do. So, their way of trying to get you to come back, try to shame you. Like, hey, you know, you're a single parent too. And kids need to come from a two-parent household. Blah, 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 blah. Just talking, trying to shame you into thinking that you shouldn't want anything better than what you're already dealing with, like you're a single parent. When if women that are single and have no kids want you and some prefer you, why wouldn't you date them? It makes no sense. You know what I mean? Hey, what's going on here? What's going on? I appreciate hitting the like button. Absolutely not. Now, let me get back to the subject. If you have anything related to that, go ahead and, you know what I'm saying, give me your spill. Anything else will get ignored, you know what I'm saying, as disrespectfully as possible. You guys smash that like button. And here's my thing. There's only a few ways that these women are telling you, you know, hey, listen, we want you back. It's them directly saying it, you know, which is appreciated. It's them reverse psychology doing this weirdo stuff where they're trying to say something along the lines of, well, you know, if you're a single father, I would never date a single father. You know, listen, no one asked you if you would date a single father. There's no men out here, unless they're podcasters looking for clicks, that are talking about, yeah, you know, how many of you single mothers out here are wanting to date a single father? We're looking for you. Said no single father ever. That's what are you talking about? Again, going overseas and knowing that you have the ability to attract women at the same level of a guy that has no kid, and then some women, to a certain extent, prefer. What's the problem here? What's the problem? But again, here we go. You know, and it's a certain group that does it the most. I'm not even going to mention because I might get flagged, you know. A certain group of women that are going after single fathers the most. I think y'all know this group. The blacks. I'm just going to go ahead and say it. You know what I'm saying? The blacks, the black sisterhood. You know, of course, they're the ones spearheading this. You know, the single father thing is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Anyway, yeah. Can't trust that rock. It's trying to slip and slide. You know, it's, look. Stop trying to thought on our game. We've cleaned up our image, black men overall, men in America as well. And we're going to take our talents overseas. Now, again, told y'all, if you think that you can handle what we're putting down, then submit your application. But if you're not going to submit an application, then, you know, I say, you know what I'm saying? Deuces. You know what I mean? We're out of here, man. I ain't with y'all. Seriously. Look, and I see what you're doing, and it's not a cute game because no one's asking you if you're dating single fathers. And I want to know, if you single fathers are out there, and have you heard of any single fathers that are out there that are content creators that are asking women to date them, that are single mothers or leftover women? I need for you guys to put them in the comment section so I can out them publicly on my channel with the reaction video, because there should not be any single fathers begging for single mothers to date them. What is wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? Tap the screen. What's wrong with you? You're a bottom feeder. and we don't claim you. Hey, what's going on, cuz? What's going on? Salute to the family. You know, we don't claim you. You know what I mean? Like, I don't, any of y'all out there that's looking for a bust down, hey, you know, listen, we understand. Hop in the bed and a little fun time, you know what I'm saying, in the hay, whatever. But as far as y'all that are out here looking for single mothers that think, well, I'm a single dad, I might as well date a single mother. What's wrong with you? Who told you that? Why are you settling? It does you no good to that single mother or to your child to settle for that single mother. You know that. You know that, man. You're not doing the world a favor or nothing. You know, you need to get your priorities together. If you're a single father, you've worked hard to get custody of your kid to a certain capacity. And you're out here dating single mothers? You're crazy, man. Now, again, this doesn't go out to all women with children. But a single mother is a whole different thing than women with children, right? We got to make sure that we have these different distinctions, man, and we don't conflate, so that the women know, because there are some single women out here with children that, could be good business partners and support from the sidelines. You know, no one needs to be dating or nothing like that. So we want to make sure we put that information out there. I'm not trying to make sure I'm not saying all. Now, I know all of y'all are not agreeing with me. I know some of y'all in the comments are going to be like, nah, man, Akeisha's Akeisha. Look, you know what I'm saying? I don't tell grown men. Y'all are savage. I don't tell grown men how to feel, man. Some of y'all are done. Like, I go to some of these videos, man, and I can't believe that YouTube, y'all say what y'all say. Y'all are saying some stuff. And look, I get it. I get it, brother. I'm not here to judge, right? You done gone through it in the trenches. They're talking about some like 50% STD rate. Some of y'all done caught some strays, man, and changed your life. You know what I mean? And some of y'all got a couple kids. Kind of your fault if you got more than one, but you know, all I'm saying is this, man. I got to make sure there's a distinction. So, and also I'm a content creator, and a lot of women are single mothers. So I got to make sure I say, hey, listen, man, don't judge me. Don't judge me. I've been looking around and I can kind of see some single mother content creators that are supporting me. So I have to be really careful, okay? I don't need to be running off any support that I'm getting. So like I said, there's a difference between a single mother and a lady with kids. You know? Now look, I'm talking about like business, friendships. No one's talking about putting a ring on it and taking a knee. You know, no offense, ladies, no offense, but I am at least trying. You know, and you know the fellas don't want to hear this, so I'm really out here putting myself out there for y'all. But I see y'all supporting, so I don't want to sit here and be like, oh yeah, all of them, every single one. You know, like come on. There's some wild exceptions out there. There's always a couple exceptions to the rule. So, you know, it's like I said, business, friendships, you know, sneaky links, stuff like that. You know what I mean? Of course. Getting that practice in before we go overseas. But for all of y'all out here that are trying to bash single fathers, I want you to take a step back. Because some of you motherfuckers were raised by a single father, but, you know, take a step back and know that while you're bashing these black single fathers, I'm going to tell you right now, your daddy's black. Look, I'm sorry, I had to. Y'all do it to us all the time. You pull that, your mama's black, all that, you know, so I'm just, your daddy's black. I can't even say that. Some of y'all might even have black dad. You don't even know what color your daddy is. You don't have no idea. Your dad's never around. But look, here's the thing. Single fathers are needed. Any man that wants to step up to the plate, where's the kid supposed to go if the father didn't get custody? Foster care? You gotta rethink what you're talking about here. You know, and before you sit out here and throw the baby out with the bathwater on this, I don't think you're really thinking about what you're saying. Smash that like button. I want you to go through some videos of men that are single fathers, and then I want you to go through some videos of some men that have no kids and are raging out. And I want you to let me know, can you tell a difference? Sympathy, emotional intelligence, and things of that nature. Or are you just, it's just, I can't stand the idea. He has a kid. So what? He's a grown, and a man is able to handle a whole lot. Trust and believe. We're built for it. We're able to handle a whole lot, right? And again, we're not just talking this talk because I'm a man and I love being one. No, not just that. The stats are backing it up. The stats, facts. Because we all know, as Jay said, men lie and women lie, but the numbers don't. And the numbers are saying single fathers, more specifically, single black fathers, are just as good a parent as a two-parent household. And as much as y'all keep getting online, screaming with your screechy voices or your deep voices from smoking too many Newports and what else, Black and Miles, you know what I mean, and drinking that liquor, look, those are the facts. Single fathers, great parents. Of course, a two-parent household is ideal. You married folks that keep saying this, of course it's ideal. But we all know that most American situations are not ideal like yourself. So since most of them are not ideal, then they're not going to be able to really relate or understand judging them and telling them, well, you gotta have a two-parent household. Well, it's not that. It's a one-parent household. So with that being said, we're raising them right. The men are raising them right, and I'm proud of myself. And I don't even want to hear any of y'all single mothers and you single mother adjacents that are out there advocating the same language, bashing single fathers, which is really weird. Now, again, you can have your preference. If you don't like single fathers, okay, cool, whatever, right? You don't like single fathers. Why aren't you out here telling people what you do like? Why are you going out of your way to tell everybody what you don't like? That makes no sense, right? That'd be like me saying, yeah, man, I really hate cars, dude. Like, I ain't never gonna buy another car. I ain't never gonna buy another car. It's not my thing. I just can't stand cars, you know what I'm saying? Well, David, what are you gonna buy? Trucks? Well, what kind of trucks? Fords and diesels? And then they probably want to hear about that. Why do they want to hear about what I don't want? Why do they want, yeah, David, let me hear about these cars that you don't like. Can we get more specifics? Why would they want to hear? No one wants to hear about what you don't want. So why are you going out of your way to tell everybody? Because it's a campaign. You don't like hearing these single fathers because I'm telling you, even if they're not a single mother, they're a single mother adjacent. Oh, what's a single mother adjacent? A studded face, tatted all over herself, woman. You know what I'm saying? That like button, you guys, and share the live. Or a woman with that nose horn and, have angel numbers tattooed on her chest. These are the same thing, man. They're adjacent. You know what I mean? They're single mother adjacent. They empathize with the single mothers. Most of the things that we talk about that are on this red flag list, they're qualifying for it. So they're not single mothers, but just look at them and see if they have these different things on them. And it's not just those, because, again, some of those things, some of these women are okay. Some women like body art. It's the attitude that comes along with it. They'll talk a lot. They'll talk too much. They'll be too opinionated. They'll talk a lot, talk too much, and they'll be too opinionated, and they won't realize it. They will not realize it. And they've been this way for so long, there's nothing you can do about it. Hey, I'm dropping some gems right now. When you got a woman that's been able to run her mouth, and not only run her mouth, but make money, that's going out to those that that are making content, which is most women, but they're able to run their mouth and make money running their mouth, and people are backing up their opinion, oh, you can hang it up. She knows everything. You can't tell her shit. Now, she won't have a man, and some of them won't even have a kid, but you won't be able to tell her shit. She knows it all. She got it all sewed up. She know how to get a man. She know what men do. She know the psychology of things, but she don't have one herself. Very strange, right? I guess she's holding herself out so she can dangle that little cherry over all of our heads so we can all act right, you know? So we can try to get her a woman like her. Now, if it makes any sense, it's not going to. You know how much it takes these women not to cry themselves to sleep every night? Everything they got. Everything they got. So when you see women out here attacking single fathers who aren't doing nothing to them, single fathers aren't out here, which I might start doing it, labeling their videos, single father has words for single mothers. Single fathers have words for modern women. Single father has words for black women. We're not labeling stuff like that. The assault and the attack on single fathers, some glasses, it's disgusting. It's repulsive. It's low IQ, low brow. You ought to be ashamed of yourselves. You know what's coming next. Your mother should have swallowed, and your father should have left you running down the backside of your mother's left thigh, right underneath her 3 or 4 big, supple booty cheek. Okay? Because, you know, y'all need to keep your thoughts to yourselves when you have no good stats to back up. And they're like pulling at straws whenever they're trying to bash a single father. Well, waiting like a single father because his kid will come first and I'll always come second. The same thing that we said about them. However, that's a lie. If you ever dated a single mother, that kid never comes first. That single mother comes first all the time. All the time. If you're in a household and you're dumb enough to be a stepdad, man, you're in there trying to remind this woman of how she's supposed to put her first all the time. Don't tell me that you're not. Don't tell me that you haven't. Don't tell me that you haven't. You know, see, I don't know what goes on behind closed doors, man. Whenever a man steps into a home of a single mother, you know, and you single mother adjacents are worse than single mothers. You have no kid and you're wild as hell. You know, you're loud as hell. You don't seem mentally stable in the way of, I don't know what'll come out of your mouth. And you're a woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ever listen to one of these women or a podcaster woman? So she's talking and her emotions seem erratic. She's all over the place. And you can tell she's reliving trauma sometimes through some of her videos. Man, what the hell are you going to do with that? You're going to do nothing. You can do nothing. So again, y'all need to reevaluate yourselves, because I'm going to tell you, a single father is some of the most healed, the strongest men out there. You don't deserve a single father. That's what we need to start saying. Y'all don't deserve a single father. You don't qualify. You know what I'm saying? You don't deserve a single father. So stop even saying that. You know, oh, I don't want a single father. A single father doesn't want you. A single father is operating at the top echelon of men, just like the rest of the men are. So why would he want some leftover bust down? I don't get it. I need for y'all to go ahead and leave that campaign alone. Single fathers telling you, I will take on any male mammy, any female, any of you low IQ content creators, man, that just love to trigger people and sit back and see what happens. I'm gonna trigger you. I'm gonna trigger you. You can married and run your mouth about single fathers. Well, I have something for you. You like to be one of these dudes like this Tony guy that runs around. Why does he always have something to say to men? Why is he always checking grown men? I think a man living by God and being married should be checking his marriage and living by example. Why would he feel the need that he needs to run around and check men? Nowhere in history has God ever told one of his disciples to run around and check grown men and tell them what they should and shouldn't be doing. Never has. Never has, never has. You can lead by example, or you can get out the way. Why do you feel like the way that you live is the best and only way? This dude. Weird ass people, man, pandering, weird ass males that can't get enough of other men. Can't get enough of other men. I don't give a crap that you're married. Why are you running around always got something to say about men? What's going on with you? Look, man, all I'm saying is this, y'all. I'm not gonna hold y'all any longer, but single fathers are just not the ones to be coming after. We sit and think a lot because we have kids. We can't run around at nightclubs all night long, every night of the week or whatever. So we think about stuff. And being thinkers, we're not the ones to be just, well, you know, I'm just gonna pick on single fathers. The fuck you will. I don't know what you think this is. You got nothing to back up anything that you're saying, so it's personal. Well, let's make it personal, you raggedy ass funky motherfuckers. Let's make it personal. You know what I'm saying? Because there's no stats to back up what you're saying about single fathers, so you're just trying to bend reality with a bunch of word salad. Buzzwords and no. No. If a baby's made and a father steps up to the plate, you should be happy. You should be thankful. You're very disrespectful. Y'all don't qualify for a single father. And quite frankly, I think you need to keep us out your mouth. Literally and figuratively. I think you need to go on ahead and keep it trucking. Okay? Because we're going to do better. We got better women. Listen to y'all no more, man. Steady having an assault on single fathers. Get up out of here. You know what you're doing. You know what you're implying. And it's not going to work. A single mother is not a single father. Look up the stats. Two different groups handling things two different ways. And the stats show that the men are doing a way better job. So you can take it and shove it. Don't ever ask me again on TikTok or anywhere else, well, you're a single father. Why don't you just date a single mother? Why don't you kiss my black ass? You know what I'm saying? I don't have to do anything. You know, that's crazy talk. That's like mentally manipulating someone into settling for something that they don't want because you think that that's what they qualify for. That's really weird. Really weird, man. What are y'all trying to do with that? Single fathers in the chat, let me know if you had any problems getting dates, having women that are interested in you, and if your kid has been a problem from a woman that has good common sense or a good upbringing. Let me know. Now, notice what I said and pay attention. If you don't have a good upbringing, your parents aren't in your life proactively in the right way, then I don't care what you think. Okay? You're going to have something to say. Everything's against you and you're always a victim. That's the way it is with y'all. So anyway, you know what I'm saying? Get off of here. Y'all got other things to do, other live streams to be doing. Probably going to go live from the desk. But definitely hit TikTok first. I got somewhere to be. Hit this up first. But you guys hit that like button. We're trying to get out the doghouse. We're pretty much out of it, but still, we want to keep the videos flowing, numbers up. So I'm going to drop a lot of live streams. I'm going to tell you I'm going to pull an all-nighter, but I'm telling you sometimes, man, I get up in there and I just pass out. But do my best tonight. Share the live stream. I cussed a little bit, but not too much. Make sure you drop a comment. Let me know how you feel. Let's chop it up. Again, I appreciate everybody that joined. This isn't the right time to be going live on this channel. It's supposed to be 9 p.m., but I wanted to get on here anyway and be on the lookout on one of my channels, probably this one, dropping another live stream later on tonight, a longer live stream, a reaction video. Peace, love, and light. I'm your brother, and I'm out.